This is a quick update of my garden and what's happening here. It's looking good. We got lots of peppers coming in, quite a few. I bought a new, this is soursop. I bought it at the store for $10 at a local grocery store. I planted that little papaya in there and it's doing, I don't know what it's doing. It's not doing much. And then all of these are garlic that I threw in there. And then that's another little papaya that seems to be okay. It's not doing great. Hasn't updated much since the last time I videotaped. I think this one is a pepper. And these are still the dwarf papaya, nothing. I think that's barbatus cherry. A little experiment. I don't know what it's doing there. Not much. These are my pepper plants, sweet pepper plants. I cleaned out all of this section. And those are still there. The cherry tomatoes, the free cherry tomatoes. I decided to clean out this whole section of all those pots that I had in there. And I planted all the free cherry tomatoes and all the free cherry plants that came up. I spread them out a little bit to try to make a better cherry garden. That's an old pumpkin that went bad and it's just sitting there decomposing. My lemon tree was moved over some, and this is how this is looking. I got some plants here. I don't know what's going on there, not much either, but I'm cleaning up and I'm moving things around. I am doing something here. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm putting up this, I used the old fence that I had to put it, decorate it a little bit, and I'm gonna put some wood around the top to kind of camouflage that ugly tub, and maybe paint that up white to kind of make it look pretty. And then I put an irrigation system in here. I don't know, I was following some YouTubers and seeing that they had drip irrigation, so I'm trying that to see if it'll work. I got my cucumbers and my watermelons and cantaloupes over there, and they look really bad. I got some, these three little ones, I just planted some more seeds. It's a cucumbers. No. Those are cantaloupes, and those are watermelons. And that's a watermelon there. I've been having problem with this system. I don't know how to figure out this drip irrigation system. On this side, I put some plants. I think those are lilies, and I cleaned up this mess. I had a real big mess here. And then I have the drip irrigation system here set up on this timer, and then I have the 25 psi dripping system connected to the hose, which is underground through there all the way out to the bed. I try to put it on low, really low, to see if it'll work, but it's not. I got it off right now because it's been raining. I don't know. This is what it's looking like over here. This is my other lemon tree, and this is my crazy tree that doesn't let anything get any sun. So we've been chopping some of that down, as you can see. Ooh, we got major work. It doesn't seem like a lot, but yes, back in here is my, I think those I don't know anything about these bananas. I think these are supposed to be banana plants, but I'm thinking they don't give fruit. That's what I've been seeing online. If anybody knows if these are just ornamental or do they give fruit, please let me know, because I don't know much. I'm trying and learning as I go along. Yeah, I moved this little table over here to house all my, well, not all, but some of my stuff, my work boots out there, and you know, fertilizers and sprayers and all kinds of stuff. This one was eaten up for a while and she's coming back, and I'm spraying everything with neem oil to try to get. This is my strawberries from eBay. They were so teeny tiny when I first got them, and they're looking great now. My neighbors always partying, always got their music on loud. Right here I have cilantro, nothing growing yet, just seeds. Cilantro, finally something coming up. I planted these a while ago and they're slowly progressing, and when I say slowly, I mean slowly. Okay, and this is another dwarf papaya. I'm moving them to different areas of my yard to see where they will do best. And then here is my tomato plant that I got from my tomato scraps. This is the one that came up by itself in there after I threw my scraps, and I'm doing great. I got all these tomatoes. I've eaten a few. She was looking really bad. She was over there in that other bed. If you watched my other video, you already know that. Yeah, so she was doing real bad. She was getting eaten up by something. I brought her over here to take her away from that area, and then I sprayed her up real good and chopped off the leaves that were looking really dead and sad looking, and here she is. I think she likes it over here. There's more sun here too. So yeah, look at that. Doing really well. And here's another cilantro, but I had this one from last year, and this is just sprouting up really well. Let me tell you, good in the beans. And then I have this one. This one is my barbatus cherry. Been experimenting with her a lot, and I don't know, I don't see anything yet. No flowers, no nothing. I had lots of bugs. I think I got rid of the bugs. I've been spraying her with neem oil. Her tips are looking a lot better than they were before. I've given her vitamins. It's been raining. Nothing yet this year, nothing. She's been through a lot. She's still standing strong. That's a good thing, but she needs to give me some fruit. I am hopeful. I'm hopeful to see it happen, right? Okay, now I'm gonna come back around. Sorry for the camera work. Alright, now I came out here and I cleaned up this huge mess that I had here. I had weeds growing everywhere. I pulled out the rocks and I laid some old screen that I had underneath of the rocks and cleaned them all up, and this is how they're looking. That's my pool area, that's my pool pump area. Okay, now I gotta clean this, but like I said, please understand, I'm no professional at what I'm doing. I'm just trying and I'm learning, and I need to clean up after my work sometimes, and I'm so exhausted that I just leave it for another day. But I'll be back to clean that. Okay, these are, I was watching online that there's a lot of people just stacking up their spinach and Grow, cut and let it grow. I don't know what it's called. It's a process, but that is what I'm trying to do. And I'm trying to use this area right here for lettuce and spinach. And I ran the drip irrigation. These are these little soaker hoses. They're so tiny. Let me sit here. They're so tiny. Look how cute. Very small drip irrigation system. And I got those at Home Depot for $7 a roll. And the roll gave me enough to do this. The other two keep going. And it's just experimenting purposes, you know. My finances are limited, so I'm just doing what I can. And then these are some of the peppers, sweet peppers, because I cook a lot with that, so I'm hoping to get as much as I can. These are my asparagus plants. I put them here. She seems a little disoriented, sorry. Okay, just trying to fix her. Okay, and I put all asparagus in this area. Asparagus. I put this cage that I don't know where I got from to try to keep them up temporarily. Then I got another tomato. And I put it over here because I wanted to see how she was gonna do here. And she is doing beautiful. I'm super excited. I'm gonna be eating a lot of tomatoes. And then this is my blueberry. I don't know, she's got her little red spots going on there. I don't know, I gotta look that up, see what's going on. And then this one is doing great. I changed this one out, I think, for another one because the other one died. And I went back to Lowe's and I got it exchanged, and it's good. It's got blueberries and they taste great. I just picked one. Sorry. Hope I'm not munching in your face. Yeah. And I put these flowers there. I brought those from Puerto Rico. I don't know what they are, but they look like birds on the top when the flower grows out. I took it out of that wild mess I had on the other side. These are the trees. Tree branches, they're coming down, opening up a little space there. This is my other Barbatus cherry. Don't see much going on there. Another Barbatus cherry. And then I changed out the guava plant. The guava plant got changed out to this one because it literally dried out completely. It died. I don't know what happened to that other one. And guess what? I got this bigger one, and it was at a different Lowe's because I was in a different area in Orlando, and they had the same exact guava plants. The same exact price on the guava plants, but they were huge compared to the ones. Oops, sorry about the finger. Huge compared to the ones that I had gotten at my local Lowe's. So I was glad to go down there. I think I'm gonna go to Orlando to pick up some more of those plants. I think there's a farm called Florida Hills Nursery, and I think I'm gonna go there somewhere in Orlando. I think I'm gonna go there to see what they have. I've heard, but I've never been. And then this is my dragon fruit, papaya, also known as papaya. I put that there. I bought that bits and pieces on eBay a couple years back, and that's as far as it's gotten. I don't know why my plants don't do as well as some other people's. My neighbor behind here, they have beautiful oops, sorry with the finger. Oh my goodness, my camera work sucks, but I'll get better, I guess. He has a beautiful garden in the back of his house. He is very very good, and he has chickens and all kinds of stuff. This was my old passion fruit vine. I think it's gone. I knew it was gone last time I was videotaping, but I'm just letting it dry out so it's easier for me to take out. And I gotta get out here again. It's been raining. It hasn't let me come out here very often because every time I come out to work it rains really hard. So I'm letting it run wild out here, see what happens, and then I'll come out and clean up some more, make my yard look pretty. I get inspired by all of those little squirrels. Oh, I hate those little guys. I mean, I love them. I think they're cute, but they destroy everything. Anyway, this is how my yard is looking. It's starting to look clean again. Pretty. I'm so excited for my tomatoes. I'm so excited to see what grows this year and what I get to enjoy. But yeah, this is how my yard is looking. Thank you guys. If you're interested in seeing any more videos and updates, I'll keep putting them up. Just subscribe, and you know, not interested in doing this full time, but once in a while it's nice to share gardening tips. Thanks guys. Bye.